Is it 5 sheep?
5 sheep.
Judges to the boards, please. Let's have your judges. Let's have you up on the board, please. They're not judges.
Give these girls a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Our lovely wool handlers coming out. Come on.
Hold on, there's one to come. Hurry up. A wee skip. Come on. Forward roll.
They were selected on their looks and tea-making ability, ladies and gentlemen.
Not this person.
Not that fella. No. He's a judge.
Tom Dunn for the back, please. Tom Dunn, they want you
There
down the back. Tom Dunn, want you at the back. Okay. Heat 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, apparently yesterday there was a big concert up in Dublin with One Direction. I'd like to introduce the commentary team, No Direction. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, the commentators.
There's only one direction to come, and that's into the tent, ladies and gentlemen, here at Gorey Island. Okay, let's have you up on the boards. Lucas Nugenbar, Czech Republic. Pedo Fex from Estonia. Sui Shuang Huan from China. Julio Cesar Gutierrez from Iceland. Andre Skibbin from Slovenia. And Kenneth Scorn from Denmark. Plug in, Pedo. We got to plug in now. We got the
Richard Waddell, we need a hand, please, with the technical stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, can we ask you to come in from the doorways, please? You're blocking the doorways. You must come in. Stand away from the doorways, please.
That man there, ladies and gentlemen, stand number 2, Richard Adele. He's our head technician up here, keeping everything right, keeping us going. Much indebted to these boys coming over and helping us over here in Ireland. He's helping this man up. Pedo is from Estonia, getting his machine set up. And we'll get this underway once we get a thumbs up for our chief referee.
Where is Pedo?
Here he's here.
He's going for a longer lead, I think.
Great to see all these nations come together here in Gorey, Ireland. Pedo Fix from Estonia, Czech Republic, China, Iceland, Slovenia and Denmark. This is the first time some of these countries have competed here at the World Champs. Welcome along, gentlemen. And I myself would like to personally thank my fellow commentators here. It's quite apt that they're performing in a big circus tent, ladies and gentlemen. Bloody clowns, these fellas.
Okay, boys, with Shearers on the boards, please.
What? You ready? Can't hear you. Speak up.
Can Brendan Graham come up here, please? Brendan, are you there?
No, thanks. We don't want a cup of tea.
Your sisters want you.
Thumbs up from Mr. McNay, our referee. Green light.
Okay, boys, Shearers on the boards, please. Timekeepers, judges, Shearers, go. There we have Luke Nugenberg of the Czech Republic in stand 1. Rapido Fix from Estonia, stand number 2. Kwishi Shishi and stand number 3. Julia Caesar, stand number 4. Andrea Skido from Slovenia, stand number 5. And Kenneth Storm from Denmark in stand number 6. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These boys down the belly, all representing our countries here. These boys, great to see some of these countries. It's Estonia and China's first time over here. Iceland as well, I think, maybe. It's great to see these countries over here just coming down. Up undermine they come, all shearing the same way. That man there in stand number 2, he's just using his own clippers. He's not used to working these other shears. The man from Estonia there, ball ready up the neck. That man from stand 1 is Czech Republic, Lucas Nukenberger, stand number 1 up the neck, round the back of the head he comes. But the man from Slovenia, Adrian Skida, he's there right with him, stand 5 and 6. Kenneth Storm up there as well, down round that first shoulder they come. Up comes Julia Caesar there in stand number 4. Down round that first shoulder, but look at this wee Chinaman there in stand number 3. Down round that first shoulder he goes, drops on the long blows, but already turning the corner for home. Is that man up there in stand number 1? He's pushing hard down round that last side. He comes there, but this man up here, Kenneth Storm, where's you Denmark people? Shout him on up here in stand number 6. Down the last side comes the Czech Republic in Denmark. Pushing hard is this man here, Julia Caesar, stand number 4. But don't forget the Slovenian stand number 5 there. These boys are going hard. They've got 5 sheep to shear here. Is it going to be the man for Lucas Bergenberg up there, Pete?
Yeah, Lucas Caesar, Julius Caesar there on stand number 4. Down the last side, he's having a good shear. Come on, get behind those shearers up here, boys. We got Andreas Gibbon. He's having a good shear. Couple of flicks over the tailhead. He'll have number 2 on the board. Out comes Kenneth Storm. He got a big hug this time. He's got number 2 on the board. He's having a good shear on stand number 6 up there. And Andreas Gibbon, couple of flicks over the tailhead. For Slovenia, he goes in for number 2. And Julius Caesar, couple of flicks over the tailhead. Nothing between those shearers here, ladies and gentlemen. Down the porthole she goes. Shuji Swan from China. He comes out with number 2. He's got a fantastic hug this time and he's going to make use of her. What about Fido Flicks? Couple of flicks over the tailhead. He goes in for number 2. He got an unusual machine up here. But boy, this boy can use it. We got Lucas from the Czech Republic. Round the back of the head and away he goes. He's beginning to lead the team there. Up the neck and away he goes there. Kenneth Storms. Nothing between stands number 1 and 6 there. Ladies and gentlemen, they're absolutely flying there.
Yeah, in goes Peter Fix. He's gone in for number 2. Brought his own machine with him as well. It's nice to see everybody having to go their own way. Qi She Quan from China into that undermine. Beautiful blows. Very steady hand as the young fella from China as he steps up to open the neck. Julio Cesar Gutierrez, Iceland. He's up the neck also. Andres Gibbon is right there with him. But already turning to come down the last side. Lucas Nuremberg from Czech Republic. Down the last side he comes over that shoulder. Kenneth Storm from Denmark is chasing hard. As around that shoulder he comes. Who's got the best sheep is going to sit still for him as they come down the money side. Into that flank and out the hind leg. It's Lucas it is. Just a few blows ahead of Kenneth. Oh, and Qi Huan is having a bit of problem with that one there on stand number 3. The Chinese shearer. Yeah, he's got her under control, I think. Under the neck he comes. The big merino blow there's down the last side he comes. In goes Kenneth Storm then. He's out with number 3. Lucas Nuremberg, he's been there, done that. Down the belly he goes, into that hind leg. Andres Gibbon, the Slovenian shearers. Next man on is down the last side he comes. Doing a beautiful jog, stroking it off. Nice and relaxed. Down the portal she goes. Julio Cesar. And Qi She Quan from China, blow for blow, into the hind leg. Out goes Julio, in for 3. But look at stands 1 and stand 6 as they blow for blow around that first shoulder. Rolling that sheep round, keeping it relaxed. They don't want it sitting on that tailbone too long because they'll only kick. Into the long blows they go. Sweeping them blows up from the backbone, up to the base of the ear as they turn. Clean that cheek and turn down the last side.
Last side it is also for Pedo Fix on stand number 2, the Estonian. Sheep number 2 on the board. The other boys have got 3 out. Lucas Neugebauer from the Czech Republic on stand 1. Slides around under the leg and he'll drop down into the flank. Kenneth Storm from Denmark. He's already been there and done that. Julio Cesar Gutierrez on stand number 4 from Iceland. Opens up the neck, breaks it open. Out goes the Estonian sheep. In goes Kenneth Storm for 4 from Denmark. Out comes Pedo Fix with sheep number 3. In goes Neugebauer. On stand number 1, sheep 4 out on the board for him as well. Si Shui Xuan on stand number 3 from China. Winds his way up the undermine. He didn't have a very cooperative sheep the first time. He'd be looking for a better one now. He can share this wee fella. Up the neck he goes, bottom side, just like a big merino. Andres Gibbon from Slovenia, under the leg and down under the back leg, down under the flank. This man, right out on the back leg, he's sure on the blades as well, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see him here for the Slovenian. Right over the back leg, round under the hamstring, over the tail, and he'll be in for sheep number 4 as well. Julio Cesar Gutierrez winds his way down the last leg. Sheep 3 on the board for him. He's looking for 4 very shortly. Last side for Sichuan from China. Down the last neck he goes. Shears it all off. Nice hand, this man. Just puts in the blow and it runs right to the end. Lifts the leg. Real old Merino style down into the flank. He'll step back. Right into the flank and onto the back leg he'll go. But Kenneth Storm and Lucas Nugabar, they're out in front. Kenneth Storm by a few blows. He's got him over the tail. Way in, he'll go for sheep number 5, Steve.
He's going well there now. Kenneth Storm from Denmark going in for his 5th and final sheep out onto the board in this ICM and Slaney Foods sponsored Open Shearing Golden Shears World Round 2. So this is their seeded. We start off with the lower countries in this World Shearing game. Then we move up to the speedsters, but they've represented their own countries. They've won their national sheep shearing championships, or however they get there. They could have 1 or 2, or they could have 1 of the champions and 1 from the circuit. So Kenneth Storm, Lucas Nugenbar from the Czech Republic steps up the neck on his 5th and final sheep out on the board. Pedo's just got himself a little bit of a wriggler there, settles it back down, and away he goes. Shi Xuan Quan from China. He's on his 4th sheep, but Kenneth Storm there on the stand at number 6, the Denmark from the Dane from Denmark. He's in long blow time there from Kenneth Storm. But we got a long blow time for stand number 1, the Czech Republic. It's in between Lucas Nogebauer on stand 1 and Kenneth Storm, the Dane on stand 5, if she'll only sit still. Peto goes in for sheep number 4 out onto the board. But it looks like Lucas Nogebauer on stand number 1, the Czech Republic, putting the finishing touches, and he'll be eaten. Red button time for Lucas there. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Red button time for Kenneth Storm of Denmark. Ooh.
But there, these other wee man there, stand number 4, Julius Caesar, down the belly. He comes right there with him as that man, Slovenia, and stand number 5. But don't forget this wee China boy making a cracking job, making their first appearance out here in the Golden Shears World Championships. Down the last side he comes, but don't forget that man, Festona, also the same pedo fakes. Up the undermine he comes, brings his own machine, but he's making a cracking job here. Up the undermine, he's got sheep number 4. But another couple of blows. This wee man from China, he pops it down the pothole. He skips in the pen, the wee fella. Sheep number 5 out on the board for that man. And stand number 3. Up the neck comes stands 4 and 5 together. Iceland and Slovenia up the neck they come. Cleans off the cheek. Round to the back of the head comes Adrian Skidden up there in stand number 5. Dropping down round that first shoulder. But Julia Caesar's right there with him as well. Down round that first shoulder. Drops down the long blows. Pedo fakes up there in stand number 2, the Estonian there. He's dropping down on the long blows in sheep number 4. Wishy up there in stand number 3 from China. He's up undermining sheep number 4. Oh, Pedo's got a bit of a kickler there. But he'll soon settle her down and away up undermined. Up the long blows he goes. But look at these two boys, stands 4 and 5. Turns the corner for home comes the Slovenia man here in stand number 5. Shearing the hand, Shears earlier on there. See these boys represent our country. It's great to see these boys here down the last side. Is there MD here supporting these boys? There MD for Slovenia and Iceland. Down the last side they come together. Stands 4 and 5 they come win.
Yeah, KJ Swan there. He's on long blow time. He's pumping those blows there. On stand number 3. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, get behind him here. Julius Caesar, down the last side of the way he comes. He's the Iceland boy. He's shearing very well there. And Jack is Gibbon. Couple of flicks over the tail here, a good cheer there. But Julius Caesar, out the flank and away he goes. He's got number 5 on the board. KJ Swan from China, down the last side and away he goes. He's got 5th and final sheep on the board there. It's red button time for Julius Caesar. Come on, give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And what about Pedo Flicks? Couple of flicks over the tailhead, down the porthole she goes. He's got 1 left in the pen. That's Pedo Flicks and KJ Swan. Right, watch that sheep. KJ Swan down the porthole she goes. He had a good cheer. Come on, anybody here support that China boy up there? But it's Peter Flicks. He's got his 5th and final sheep on the board. This is the first heat, a fantastic heat. So Peter Flicks there. He's working hard there on that belly wool with his 5th and final sheep on the board. Fires away that belly wool. He turns, breaks open the undermine there on stand number 2. He's shearing very well up there with this very unusual machine. But he loves it. He's probably the champion back home in Estonia. You think it's the Eurovision, ladies and gentlemen, but all the different names we've got here. He turns, breaks up that undermine. He's first to step through and up the neck, and away he goes there. Come on, cheer him on here, ladies and gentlemen. He's up here on his own. He's a good cheerer. Round the back of the head he goes, you.
Alan Derryman. Could Mr. Alan Derryman come to the registration desk, please? Thanks, Peter.
So it's Peter Flicks. Cleans up that first shoulder, ladies and gentlemen. This boy means business. He's hoping to make that big semi-final later on, ladies and gentlemen. He's on long blow time. He's having a good cheer. These are good hugs up there. Thanks to the farmers and all the sponsors. Without those, we'd have nothing. So he turns for home. Down the last side of the way he comes win. What do you think of this boy Shearing?
Oh, yeah, he's having a tremendous effort there. I know it's hard being up there shearing on your own, but he's not letting that bother him. Doing his job. Picking that leg up, getting that wool off underneath that front leg. Down the last side he comes. Tremendous to see these people from different countries come into the World Championships. That's what it's all about. They're not all going to be brilliant, but some of them are having a go. Give them all a round of applause. Well done, Pedo.
Well done. Give them people a hand once again as they leave the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Representatives from various countries around the world.
So next up on stage, Aleš Novak from Slovenia, Fi Aishan from China, Emmanuel Gold from Germany, Shun Noishi from Japan, Adam Kaivo from Estonia, and Wolfgang Reis from Austria. Give them a big hand as they come on, ladies and gentlemen.